Good morning. We are starting off with some fog out there in parts of the valley in the wake of our recent rain. And that's going to be a factor for any travel that you may be doing this morning. And some standing water too. We just saw that on the sky cam there. We'll show it to you again in just a moment. But you can see that we've got caution lights for you this morning because of that fog and some of the standing water left over from recent moisture. As the day goes on, visibility will improve pretty quickly this morning. And we're looking at drier conditions through the daytime hours too, as far as additional precipitation. It's later tonight that we'll see that next round move in. So again, here's that live view from our Dakota Magic Casino sky cam. You can see in that full screen view the kind of shallow layer of fog that's going on, but you also see the standing water in the field. And that's happening in a lot of places from our heavy rainfall. So again, just kind of getting a soaker here in some places where we got more than 3 inches of rain in a couple of locations in the valley, especially over in Jamestown. That is one area that is doing a little better than others. We are seeing visibility that is on the low end. We're at 0 in Cando. Carrington's at 0. We're looking at 0 in Oaks. And then in Langdon and in Devil's Lake, a quarter-mile visibility for both of those locations. Fargo's doing fine. Grand Forks is at 3 miles. And again, Wadena is one of those spots in Minnesota where we're on the lower side at a half-mile visibility right now. So visibility is down, and you can see all of the rain that we got yesterday. This is a 48-hour rainfall estimate. You can see Southern Valley, the focus. We've been talking a lot about Jamestown, but over to the east too, in places in Becker County, we saw a lot of rain, and back over into those areas where we're just looking down along the North Dakota, South Dakota line. And looking at that accumulation in Jamestown and points west, anywhere in orange is and red in that 2 to 3+ inch estimation, and that's some of the reports we've been seeing. And same thing in Fargo. We've got a couple of pockets of orange here that could be more than 2 inches of rainfall that came down, but my measurement at the station was at 1.58, still quite a bit overnight last night. Now it's quieter. The rain is moving on. We're watching this system start to quiet down. Here's a look at our wind speeds. We are into that 5 to 15 mile per hour range. In fact, a lot of us under 5 miles per hour, and wind is variable right now. Temperatures are in the 50s and low 60s. In most spots, we're at 62 degrees in Baudette. That's our warm spot. It's 57 in Fargo, 59 in Grand Forks. So here's a look at what to expect as we go through the day today. Any lingering moisture, that's moving on. We're looking at some quieting conditions and some off and on sunshine here today. So by noon, temperatures 60s to around 70 degrees. And then this afternoon, we're warming into the 70s. And some of us may just get to 80 degrees, including places like Fargo, with some light wind still happening here. So again, a bit of a break before the next round. Here's how things are looking into the 7 o'clock hour. Still good for getting out and doing some cleanup or maybe just enjoying some time outside. And then late tonight, we'll be watching out west for that arrival of the rain, some thunderstorms into the early morning hours tomorrow morning. Some wind associated with that too. And some of these storms could be on the stronger side. So we're watching out for that potential for a couple of them to ramp up in the morning hours tomorrow. And that's our next round. We'll take a look at the full week ahead coming up in just a couple of moments, but first, your forecast is sponsored by Innovative Basement Authority.
It just keeps getting worse. The crack keeps growing. The doors and windows stick.
This must be very frustrating. Almost no one connects that these are telltale signs that water is shifting your foundation. But it's okay. We got it.
Oh, this is done growing in this house.
Okay.
The effects of water can be surprising, but at Innovative Basement Authority, we'll do a complete home inspection for free.
So here's a look at our extended planner. Today, warmest day of the week, it looks like right now, high of 80 degrees. Tomorrow, again, morning hours and into the day, we may see some thunder showers. And then maybe a few on Wednesday as well. We're quieting down the chances for precipitation by the end of the week, but we are looking a little windier and temperatures that are going to be more into the 70s in the next 11 days, aside from today. And hoping to have a couple of days in a row where we get a break from the moisture again, given how active it's been and how some of us just got way too much over a short period of time yesterday. We're going to take a look at some of our rainfall reports coming up here in just a couple of minutes.
Yeah, we just can't escape the rain. It keeps coming.
No, it's coming in torrents too. It's not just, a nice easy rain. No, these are heavy rainfalls that we're getting with some of these storms, and we may see more heavy rain again tonight and some of the storms that move through.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa.